Hello everyone, welcome back to League of Legends. Not League of Legends, Final Fantasy XIV. Wait, time to farm some more on my warrior to try and get them as strong as I can. Aside from that though, just got to... I'm planning on getting better the relic weapons for the dancer. Doesn't make sense to not have it. There we go. My internet's a bit full of crap right now. I have to sell it later. I should have grabbed Zoe's book while I was there, but I didn't because I'm a moron. No, that's... Can I not? There we go. Inchafula? Nice. I can't say I like how they look though. Oh, so it's something French. Eek, disgusting. Yeah, I definitely like the appearance of the base weapons more than I like the... I wish I had a mount with a merchant. Like how you get it in... like a WoW mount. Now I have to run around a bit because I desperately need to drop the crap. Now this will give me the chance to accept the dailies for the Namazu, well, I'll grab them as well, but the dailies for the Kojin. I haven't done any fucking rep grinding off screen. So it's still 180, 360, 420, 160, 320, 480, 640. About 5 days away. Ugh, I've been too lazy. Regardless, I need to get rid of this crap. Okay, I can actually carry some stuff. Okay, my bags are a little bit more taken care of now. Now then, time to level up my Bard and Machinist. So they too give me the same level as my Dancer. And I'll reduce the amount of inventory space I'm using considerably. I should do these dailies as a monk. Yeah. Oh wait, before I do that, it's my board. And nah. And Q for an alliance, right? Now I can hit to my monk and start doing dailies. Hopefully the amount of running around I'll have to do will be considerably less because of doing all this shit. Now, as memory strikes, 2 of these are mimics. You know, I'm probably as ready as I'll ever be for the end of the days, except maybe the Black Mage. Why do I torment myself by continuing to do this shit? And leveling up all these classes to level 80? That's because I'm an idiot. Maybe come Endwalker, since that will be the end of basically that'll be the end of that. I'll switch over to selecting one class per role and leveling them up exclusively and putting the rest of that crap into my armory chest and such. It's tempting. I don't really feel like playing Viper. Pictomancer I feel like might be fun, but I'm not sure yet. There we go. God damn it, World of Darkness. I hate World of Darkness. Oh well, oh well. Really, there's nothing for me to say short of Zen coming on. It's just so fucking boring to continuously farm like this rather than progressing the story. The next expansion will be out by the time I enter Walker. Why are there two Scyllas? Only one Scylla in Greek mythology. B is for belly, so that's where I'll have to go for Cerberus. Great fight of this instance, not falling asleep. Oh. Hey, I was out of that. lot of people have died this fall. This is a surprise. No wonder the boss is taking so damn long to kill. Ah, time to kill the roaring Atmos like 5 times. Can't. Now probably the toughest boss in the entire dungeon, which isn't saying much as it is a piss easy raid. Oh wait, I'm too large. I forgot you have to take some gastric juices to shrink and then get eaten. Oh well, no one's reviving me, so I don't really give a shit. Nope. Someone raised me. What the fuck? Oh well.
I think that's our first time in quite a while that
Yeah, whatever. Lucky bitch. Doesn't have to do this entire fucking thing from the beginning. And probably gets full buff too. Now no one knows where the fuck they are, so let's just kill them. What the fuck? to Doro Ilo. Doro Ilo. Maybe I should also do the Fae quests. That would give me a nice pop of XP. Maybe push my bard up to 78. Nah. Nearly done with the armor. And the dwarves are on their second last level anyway, so might as well do them first. I am. Hey Zen. Yeah, I was just doing a little bit of crafting while I waited for the thing to pop. Yeah, sure, I'd love to. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the daily leveling. Hawk Manor. It wasn't I've done Hawk Manor. How'd the raid go? Frog Party had stopped one day, so I suppose we won't go near World First for Kafka. Ah, that's... oh, Kefka. Always tough. That's cool. It's great that you can actually say that you got close. It's impressive, I should say. Yes, I grabbed the key. DNC, oh, Dancer. Yeah, Dancer's lots of fun. It takes a little getting used to, especially the AoEs, but it is very fun. I don't understand how people forget Dawn's partner priority list. I read once and it's so easy to remember. There's a priority list? I just gave the Dawn's partner to the other DPS. Well, I suppose it only really comes in when it comes to raiding, but still. No. Dancer has horrible damage, but amazing raid support, so just always. So I want. Ah, okay, so you. Oh, holy shit, I didn't realize it could get that good. I mean, I knew that I was increasing your damage by a bit. I didn't realize I could go quadruple. What level's your Dancer? There was a priority of what DPS you should give Dancer partner to, depending on duty level, gear, job, etc. Okay. At level 100, priority is always Reaper, Dragoon, Viper, Samurai, etc. Okay, so your first at level 60. Huh. Okay, I get why Reaper, Dragoon, Viper, and Samurai, they're all single target DPSs, and on a boss run, it's very important to do as much damage as possible to that single target. Okay, so you just started them. But I'm a little surprised at Black Mage. I thought Black Mage's damage was lagging behind this expansion. Really? Huh. I didn't know that. Alright, I'm going completely the wrong way. Black Mage is the best damage in the game still, just at 100 you want to pick a melee because of melee buffs, fitting Dancer buffs more than range ones do. Okay. Must be whatever. My static has a Dancer, and as a Dark Knight Dragoon main, I always have to hear about how it works. Okay. Because of course, as a Dragoon, I more often than not get the DNC partner. That does make sense. Yeah, I would usually favor a melee DPS over a ranged one, unless that melee DPS happens to be the floor tank, in which case I always put it on the tank, if it's a dungeon. But yeah, as I was saying, I can see why you'd go Dragoon as a priority for Dancer, then what have you. Ugh. I am tired of repeating myself. I always view and learn all the jobs with a view of high-end optimization. That's fair. That is a fair way to play the game, so you'll be the most useful you can be when it comes to a raid or a... First, Dragoon is the second highest DPS in the game right now. First is Reaper. I thought the first was, what's it? Pictomancer. Or have they been nerfed a bit to make them not that ridiculous? Okay. Well, long term, it's still Black Mage. Fair enough. Okay. Because Black Mage is the class Yoshi P plays, so it will always be the best. Dev privileges. Ah, crap. I stepped a little too close to the end. Visit my private estate on Zodiac after this. Sure thing. Idiot tank. Bad place to pull the boss. Okay, and turn my back on the thought. You know, it's weird to think that in lore, until very recently, this place had a whole bunch of servants. Did they not realize that their boss was going a little bit fucking nuts? Going to Ul'dah? Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. I can go to friend list and estate teleportation. Oh, did you mean the... Well, I'm in Goblet. Hey, Zane. Are you trying to break the physics of your house to climb it? Okay. A jump run. You get it for clearing the level 70 deep dungeon. Oh, the Tower of Heaven or something, right? Or Pillar of Heaven, I can't. Okay. Never all that good at jumping puzzles. So you're gonna get Ace Combat 8 when that comes out. I've tried Kugani Tower, but I've never gotten to the top. I've gotten pretty far though. I genuinely cannot wait for that game. Pity. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I've just been trying to grind up all the classes. You FW the outsider? Oh, okay, fuck with. I never got the... I never got the music thing, did I? So I can't torment other people's ears as a bard. Ah, okay. Why? What have you been up to? From Big Row to Little Bunny Bee. Yeah. I'm sorry if that sounds a little robotic. I have no idea how to compliment people. Okay, now this does look very cool. For some reason I can't... Oh wait, no, I can only use Mage's Ballad and all the other things in combat. Ah, I see you've got the job gummies as well. How do you mean? Oh, no. I can... There are times where I have a little bit of trouble, but in general, character configuration, character... Oh, sure. Yeah, in general, I can't tell... Yeah. Way cleaner. Eh. Yeah. It is. I am a minimalist at heart. Sure. Send it on Discord. Pretty sure I can open. Will it open in the second monitor or the main monitor? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, fuck off. Okay, I got. Why? It's been truncated. Jesus Christ! 40 million gold on raid food. I mean, I can understand it's in-game, but holy shit, that's a lot of money. Okay, I got the screenshots right now. Yeah, this does look, it looks very clean. And it does look like something my dad would have made back when he was still writing. In other words, very good. Yeah. Top left. Okay, yeah, that actually does make sense. I can see how that'd be easier to just quickly click through and okay. But yeah, I see what you mean. Yes. I can in fact Dragoon. Need to level them up as well, so I don't have much issue. I do. Sure thing. Where is your attack? Oh yeah, it's outside. Ah, there it is. Alright, now I've made a slight mistake. It's true thrust into disembowel into chaos thrust. I went Vorpal my AoE. Oh, Doom Spike. Okay, I didn't know that. I just figured that, well, my AoE gives me Power Surge, which I also get from Disembowel, and using Disembowel lets me go into Chaos Thrust for my dot. Okay, I will. So so I would go full thrust into Sonic Thrust, and then True Thrust into Vorpal Thrust. Okay. So just Dragonfire and Gear Skoggle. Okay. So like that then. Alright, now that was Weeping Thrust, not Gear Skoggle. Or would I start with okay, thrust into Dragonfire, into Okay, so I would go Doomspike, Chaos Thrust, Dragonfire, single target Gerskogel, single target dot, single target dot. There we go. I will. Oh, it's no problem. I've no problem with with constructive criticism. How do you mean? Do I have all the... If you're asking what jobs I have pretty much every melee job. Okay. I don't have... For some reason it still thinks I'm in combat with the doll. Let me just walk back so I can get off. Oh, okay. I assumed that... Usually it's the case that you're not allowed to do these things while in combat, so I would have assumed that would work here as well. Where is... There's Viper. Okay, so red then green. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think Viper is just gonna be that class I don't get. A pity, but... Where are you? Ah, okay, you're locked out. Okay. Okay, I'll try that then. Okay, so enter Sting. This would be flank. Hind. Okay. It does look very artsy, though. It is a very aesthetically pleasing class. Jesus. Let me swap back to my Dragoon. So I have heard. Fair enough. Augmented Bygone. Isn't Augmented Bygone the Magitech gear for Dawntrail? So you have Bygone. Okay. So you have Magitech armor. Oh, okay. So you're... Okay, so Magitech's the best accessories and Savage is the best proper gear. Or the best base gear. Not sure how to explain it. Base in slot is a mix of Savage and some pieces with some pieces of that. I'm not sure what you mean by left or right side. Sorry, that's what is tripping me up a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Yeah, left one shows gear, right shows accessories. But okay, I'll take your word for it. Okay, just leveling up my board a bit. Not high damage, but I'm at 77 with my board. I want to get them to 80, as well as my machinist in the near future. Yeah. Figured that much. In that case, it might be better than to go my machinist, since I'm pretty sure machinist is promote. Oh, okay. I will. Want you the party leader? Oh, okay. I thought you were the party leader. Since you started the party. Sorry, I completely misunderstood. Has there ever been... It's the two surfer bros, isn't it? Oh, okay. Has anyone ever used these boards for anything but memes? Sure. I'd love them, thank you. Ah, okay. Rainier takes boss spawns, 4 towers, script fun text. Okay, so these aren't... Okay. Oh, is this a mecha boss? Ah, those are always so fucking cool. Oh yeah, I seen on Discord that you've been watching Code Geass relatively recently. Boss spawns 4 towers. Group 1 has to tank them in order, starting north and going clockwise. Tank, healer, melee range, and the other 4 ultrasonic spread. If it's casing ultrasonic amp, everyone must go to the biggest gap between towers and stack on the tank. After, she will always cast the opposite of what she did. Okay. She does ultrasonic spread. Everyone needs to spread, but melees and range must stack. The tank stays in the biggest gap and does lots of mitigation since he will be hit with the big tank buster cleave. Okay. And the healer and 2 DPS is spread by DPS going to the remaining ones most north and healer most south. Then this repeats, but the 2 groups switch. Group 2 takes tower and group 1 does the mech. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. You can if you want. Just, but I did. Oh, let me put it like this. I did. I saw the other day that you're watching. So for this fight, we need to assign light parties and pairs. Okay. I really liked Code Geass when I watched it. I never got around to watching the Code Geass, but in Europe, the mini movies that they released. But I did watch R1 through 3. One is main tank H1, M1, R1. Does it have to be magic or can it just be any range DPS, or is there a preference to say Dancer and Reaper or okay. Okay. EU standard will be used for light parties and pairs, and for clock spots. What's EU standard? Okay. During this encounter, Vamp Fatala will give herself stacks over time, as well as 1 stack per player being hit by a mechanic. More stacks, more damage, and harder mechanics. Naturally, should she she should be at 16 stacks by the end if nobody's hit. 1 to 5 hits spread across the fight is barely doable, Jesus. Any more and you won't be able to clear. Okay. What the hell is he going on about? If you have more than 3 before halfway, you also won't be able to clear. Also, make sure to look up your mitigation plan as a tank, as you need precisely use specific MIT for specific moments. So rampart into bulwark into what have you. Healers can as well, but not necessarily 100% of the time. You can start with a raid wide. Well, the raid wide and heal and mitigate through this as needed. Will the raid wide give her a stack? I take it not. Yeah, probably not. Then she will target the 2 highest players in enmity with the tank buster. Depending on how many stats she has, these will get bigger and hit harder. Below 8 stacks, max melee is enough distance to ensure the party does not get hit. Then the next mechanic is bats. She will spawn 12 moving bats, as well as an AoE ring going for the inside to go outside. Every player. Ooh. Okay, so it's linking you and the bat's HP pools. Ooh. HP pools, but okay. and then the arena will be turned into a small line 4 squares wide. She will become untargetable and fly to the side of the arena. Dungeon. Zane.
Yeah, Hollow Tea. Well, at least it's Hollow Tea hard and not Hollow Tea easy.
Can't remember which one's actually more annoying. I think this one was better. You know, it remains weird to me that it still remains weird to me that the gladiator doesn't do gladiatorial combats until they become a paladin. Oh, so it does do damage to them. Did she have mana well? I think the tank's about to die. Oh, not. Where the hell did they get all these carols from? Yeah, let's see if I can remember how to fight Kabuto without One Punch Man. Fuck. Oh, I thought we took the things after. the Lalafell, of course, is going to cheat and need help. I'd wager not. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. A pleasant amount of damage. There we go. Just give me a sec. I'm rolling on loot. Yeah, and the conjurer, the white mage, is still in there. Sweet. On that orchestral. Yeah. Where is... Okay, there's Bloodied Beneath the Blood Sands. You've disappeared again. Have you accidentally been locked out? Ah, okay. Anyway, I did enjoy Code Geass, and for a while it was my favorite anime. I did genuinely enjoy Lelouch, but these days, well, my favorite anime still has to be Robotech, because that's an anime which made me like anime, even if Robotech is so old and so cheesy. But I do like Dungeon Meshi. That's probably my favorite recent anime. Of the few animes I do watch. The Twinning, I think so. Let me have a look. Is it a Shadowbringer? Yes, I have done the Twinning. That's fair. I like, I do, as memory strikes, that's the dungeon which has all the references to the main world, the source. And it has a lot of interdimensional shit. I thought it was a very cool dungeon. Okay, that is cool. That is very cool. Oh yeah, apparently, this is something I got from a video I saw on YouTube, but I'm not sure how canon it is, but the reason why the world hasn't been destroyed is because of Alexander. And how Alexander is altering the timeline to make sure the Warrior of Light stays on top. Basically, it was a little short saying that Alexander is trying to keep the timeline away from total disaster. Yeah, I figured. The only piece of evidence that I saw that supported it was apparently in the Endsinger boss fight. In the soundtrack, it has, it has celestial noises detected or something like that. I can't remember the comments exactly. But yeah, I thought I don't really believe it because, as you said, Alexander hasn't been relevant, and the whole point of him stealing himself was for him to not be relevant. Or you get what I mean. Now I feel like I should have gone Dancer. Or I and someone else should have gone Red Mage, so it's a perfect now for the DPS test. Uh-oh. And now Shiva will do something very dumb. Why is the samurai just standing there? I think he might be AFK. Jeez, everyone but the samurai. Hmm? No idea how I... Really? Oh, do you have a... What's it called? I'm playing machinist. I was trying my best. And the samurai was AFK. Sure thing. Okay. Leveling dungeon, sure. That person really does have very good taste. Anyway. Frontline. Oh, you want to do a PvP thing? A PvP one. That's fine. Anyway, have you played any of the older Ace Combat games? I have not, because I only found out about the games recently. How would you say the 7th game compares to the rest of the series? Yes. It's just there was the other day I saw a video of some guy saying that Ace Combat 7 is the worst game in the series, and I don't know about that. It's my first air sim at all, and I can't tell you if it's a great Ace Combat or a great flight sim, but I could tell you it was a very fun game. So I was curious if that is a sentiment you share. think this is a holy shit! Fucking Tau war suit for a mount. I have no idea what just happened. I'm out of position. Pull back a little bit. Oh! Holy shit! I only got 1 kill. Holy. That is the first time I think I've ever been on the winning side of a... Yeah, that's the first time I've ever been on the winning side of a PvP match. Damn. You did so well, yeah. I would have thought all my time playing League of Legends would have made me better at PvP, but no. Yes? Yes, I do. Yeah. It's the only one I've actually PvP'd with more than once, so I don't know what any of the other classes do. I have a vague idea what I'm doing with the machinist, though. I don't mind. Crystalline Conflict. But yes, when I was with a group doing the maps last week, we spoke about it. I have a Crystalline Conflict. Which one was that? Okay. I will do my best. Okay. Sure thing. Actually, speaking of, I do have some wolf marks. Nice. But yeah, science. Shit. For this, how do I check? What's my PV? Where do I check my PvP profile? Very low, I imagine. It's not under character as far as I can see. Oh, okay, it is under character then. Yes, very. Oh, PvP profile. I'm at PvP rank 16, series level 2. Top right. Oh, there's series Malmstone. Yeah, I'm at rank 2. Shit. Okay, that's cool. The crystals that I just got, what do you use them for? The trophy crystal. Okay, that's the currency over here. Oh, okay. I was wondering where you got those from. Wait a minute, I'm looking through it, and I realized I can finally get glasses. I know. So yeah, there's the Formula 1 stuff, the model. Yeah, this does all look very nice. Do you only get these from series Malmstones, or do you also get those from the crystals from somewhere else? Sure thing. Would this be the False Monarchy set? A Fierce Tyrant. Okay, yeah, that does look so fucking cool. Now, helm doesn't look great, but very few helmets in this game does look great. The rest, the Cuirass especially looks so damn nice. Where have you headed? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, now I remember what Crystal in Conflict is. And yes, I've played it once or twice. Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying a little while ago, might as well speak while you're in the shop. Anyway, it feels, like I said, I don't have much experience with the Ace Combat series beyond number 7. The only other fight game I played, that I have played, is Project Wingman, which was pretty good, though I liked Ace Combat much more. Anyway, I listened to the whole video, and to be honest, it wasn't that good. The big problem, as far as I could see, was his... It had to do with the planes themselves. So in order to get the plane into the game, you need to get the permission from the people who make the planes, like Lockheed Martin and such. Now, the Americans and Russians don't have much issue with doing this, neither do the British. Chinese, however, do. And that's fine, that's their right. But he didn't want to see more Russian planes because he thought, okay, we've seen enough Russian planes throughout the series. He wanted to see Chinese planes. But the Chinese haven't given their permission. And his response was, just do it anyway. Just put it in anyway. And I can't help but feel that that is a very, very short-sighted opinion. I'm hungry. Oh? Huh. Hey, Zen. DC? Oh, oh, okay. Disconnect. Oh, did you log in and were immediately DC'd? Yeah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Sin. Oh yeah, do you want to hear a fun fact? So you know the Illuminati? No, okay. In Japanese, the Illuminati are not called the Illuminati. They're actually called the Blue Hand. Which I thought was also pretty interesting. I didn't know you were Bavarian. And such, yes. Don't forget the sky trails pouring poison. What was it? Yeah, they were saying that those little streaks of white behind airplanes. They were saying those were what were the chemtrails? You know, my mother, speaking of the Illuminati, my mother was a goldsmith, and she got work from a Freemason. Yeah, we used to have a Freemason medallion in my house. She was a goldsmith. She worked with gold. A jeweler. Oh, where are you? Okay, that looks very cool. That looks very cool. Yeah. Yeah, my mother was very... Jesus. Why? But yes. Yeah, you can buy glosses here. I can... on MB. Oh, market board. I was just joking. I don't really care for the glosses. Oh, they're not bad. Just... they do look very good. Really? Oh, so you don't have to dye them to change their colors. Okay, yeah, I do. That's cool. Don't blow up Arasaka yet, I haven't finished the game. It'd be anticlimactic. Don't you want to hotline your Miami? And that is Blade Runner. Yeah. It doesn't look bad. I have barely customized mine. Oh, wait. View adventure pledge. Tung 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 Sohur 67 Riz Skibidi Ohio Aura. I think I dropped an IQ point or two. I haven't heard the Tung Tung Sahur one before though. Yeah, I've seen people make the... No? I mean, I've seen the Skibidi. Well, I haven't actually watched any Skibidi. But I know what that means. Same with the 6-7. I don't know triple T. Yes. Oh, like Shrek then. That last line wasn't from that. Okay. So it went to the... Yeah. It's because you DC'd. Where is it there? Oh yeah, oh. Remote? Yes. I assume that when one person logs out, the other person in the party automatically gets promoted. I assume. Hey. You kick it. You aim for someone's window and kick it as hard as you can. What? Okay. It took me the dirty underside of Europe. That's the shape. You can give me that joke once. I'm not going to fall for it twice. Rubbery boots. It is the boot of Europe. I do stream daily, I just don't stream Final Fantasy daily. Well, I stream every day but Saturday and Sunday, because I'm tired then. The one you... Yeah, that is very good. Oh, stream delay, not stream daily. I might just be blind. I do have it on ultra low on YouTube, the stream delay. Maybe. I don't think that's dyslexia. I think I'm just being stupid. Yeah. It looks like 4 beetle wings. Really? Hmm? Sorry. Which one is the... do I have to get into Shadow Endwalker to... What dungeon are you trying to do? Oh, okay. I did not know we got more duty relates. Ah. Sorry, Zen. But it looks like this will be the end. Dinner is ready. Are you slapping me? Have a nice evening, Zen. Sure there was. And mosquitoes too, I imagine. Thank you. Cheers.